Two twin sisters that have lived in Guelph, Ontario for their entire lives have decided to take two different paths in life. Clara has decided to stay on her parents' farm and work on the farm while studying agricultural science. Her twin sister Annie decides that she would like to get a job downtown Toronto in the urban society. At this point in time, both sisters are experiencing two different lifestyles where both the rural and urban environments play a different role in their development throughout the years. I am Dr. Milliboom, and I am a researcher from the University of Guelph on a study to understand the effects of rural versus urban environments. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I've just been so stressed lately. I've been dealing with anxiety and depression. My job is very demanding, and honestly, I just don't know what to do. I've been lonely and sad. It's already 9:30. I have to wake up in 6 more hours and do it all over again. Sometimes I wish I could just see my family more often. Surprise!
Mom, what are you doing here?
I missed you. I wanted to come see you, sweetie.
How are you?
Come sit. How are you?
I'm fine, I guess. That's it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay.
I'm your mother. You can trust me.
Well, I don't know. There's nothing really to say. I'm, fine.
Can't you just be like Clara and talk to me?
Mom, you don't understand what I've been going through lately. No one's as perfect as Clara.
Well, I know. I just wanted to, talk to you.
Well, for one, I've been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. So it hasn't been that great, and I don't know. I just wish I could be as happy as Clara.
Oh, sweetie.
Nature. Okay, Clara, your first question is to identify 3 bundle scars on this particular plant.
Easy. Me and nature. We're one here. Yeah, I see 4 bundle scars right here. Where's the dichotomous key? Mom, what a surprise! How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd drop by. I was just seeing your sister, so I wanted to know how you were doing.
Oh my god, how is she?
She's suffering from depression and anxiety.
Oh my god, see, it's that Toronto life. It's the city living. She has got to stop and come and join me. I am so happy right now. I feel amazing. All my chakras are aligned. We're doing yoga every day. She's got to get out of that office. I am telling you.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good time.
Thanks.
I gotta
Yeah,
go. I'm
I
parked
love life.
illegally, so you know.
Oh my god.
I'll call you later, though.
Sounds good.
Bye. Good morning, class. Today's lecture will be on the effects of horticulture and horticulture therapy and the effects on rural and urban environments. So, from the beginning of time, when humans evolved from monkeys, we can all conclude that we were all taken out of our primary habitat, the wild. And coming from an intensely urban environment, we can all suggest that mental illnesses and negative mindsets have all been placed due to the fact that we are not in our primary habitat. From the time when humans spent all of their time in the wild to now spending all of their time in a concrete jungle, we could say that these are all the negative impacts and all the reasons why throughout evolution mankind has developed a number of diseases and a number of viruses, but one way or another have found ways to cure each and every one of them. But now, one of the biggest things throughout history that is beginning to change is that mankind is developing mental illnesses that to this day do not all have cures to. The difference is that we are now experiencing our everyday lives within 4 isolated walls, which all includes everything: going home, going to work, even going to the bathroom. should all understand that behind these four walls, mankind is developing psychological problems. And these psychological problems are popping up all over the world. And to this day, there are no cures for that yet, such as anxiety, depression. These things can all be somewhat cured with pills.
Yo, Andog, how's it going? It's been so long.
Hey, hippie. I'm okay. I guess I don't really need to ask how you're doing. You sound great.
Thanks. You know, to be honest, Mom called me and told me how stressed out you were and like how you've been feeling horrible. Do you want to tell me about it, man?
Well, I'm sure she told you that I got diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and altogether my life just sucks. I'm just so jealous of how happy you always are.
Well, I'm always happy because I get the benefits of nature in my daily life. Did you know that research has shown that if you're an office worker and you have a view of nature instead of a view of a cubicle, you report so many less mental stress symptoms such as depression, headaches, extreme stress? Oh my god, do you remember my friend Chaz? You know, the crazy one that went to prison? Yeah, so he actually got blessed with prison because they gave him a view of nature. And it turns out that prison inmates with a view of nature instead of a view of the rest of the prison reported 18% less sick calls. Now he's out and doing great.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of a study that one of the universities did, and one of the groups was placed in front of a picture of a brick wall, while the other group was placed in front of a picture of a nature scene. And it was found that when they performed on a test, the students in front of the nature scene did much better and also finished the test much faster than the students who were placed in front of the brick wall. This makes so much sense to me now. I can use horticultural therapy to treat my depression and anxiety instead of taking those useless pills.
Honestly, Andog, a little bit of nature goes a long way. There are so many advantages to horticulture therapy and like what it can do for people. Just by putting a garden into a hospital, it boosts morale so much. Even like in a nursing home, they all get so much happier, their stay times are lessened. There's so much mental relief that can come from this. Right now, I think what you need to do is quit your job and do something that you enjoy in nature. Why don't you come out on the farm and work with me? You can be happy.
Research has concluded that immersion in or even a view of nature provides great mental and stress relief as well as improvement of focus. This has been proven in studies conducted in office buildings, hospitals, and prisons.
However, we still don't know the biological mechanisms at the root of this relief. The magical powers of nature are still all taken for granted. Research has also shown that spending all one's time in the concrete jungle has very detrimental mental effects.
But we still don't know what this means for the future. How will mankind learn to deal with the integration of nature with the continuous growth of our population and urbanization? Public parks and planters are going to become more valuable than one might think.
Perhaps mankind will truly realize the harm we are causing ourselves with the concrete jungle and put access to nature on the forefront of political issues.
Based off our research and the undoubtable future research to come on the topic of horticultural therapy, we believe that access to nature should be a human right.
The stress reduction theory proposes the healing power of nature lies in unconscious, autonomic responses to elements of nature without conscious recognition. Whereas in an urban setting, people who believe themselves adapted to urban life may still be having stress-related reactions throughout their bodies and brains without being aware.
In a study to test this theory, 120 participants watched a stressful movie for 10 minutes. Afterwards, they watched 6 different rural and urban scenes and sounds. What was the quickest recovery time from stress? According to the results, higher speeds of stress recovery were found in people who watched the nature settings versus the urban settings.
Well, there you have it, the effects of horticulture therapy from both rural and urban environments. So we figured out that urban environments do affect people mentally in a negative way. Access to nature is very important and should be on the forefront of a city's needs. Overall, being exposed to nature and the beauty of getting involved in nature plays a large role in helping people with mental illness
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.